Welcome to the Museum of Military History. The Museum of Military History plays an important role in the Osceola community. Not just a museum to display the artifacts of war and identify the branches of the military, but a place to better understand the ways the military has affected the history of our country and our world. Hundreds of thousands of servicemen and women have worn the uniform of our country's military, and millions of family members, friends, and citizens have watched these brave soldiers sacrifice their well-being and too often their lives for the sake of protecting our values and our freedoms. A visit to the Museum of Military History has different impacts on its guests. Some students are awed by the glorification of war. Many adults are intrigued by the collection of historic military artifacts, and historians absorb and often offer their interpretation and insights into our wars. Veterans are sobered and humbled by the reminders of the viciousness and unforgiving nature of war and the memories of lost comrades. Collectively, our visitors sort through their emotions and come away with pride and respect for the portrayal of our country's history shown through the exhibits. Because the actions of our military represents the very essence of our character, this museum plays an integral part of our identity. From the bloody battlefields of our own Civil War, which brought the very future of our nation into question, the horrors of trench warfare and use of chemical weapons in World War I, the role of America in World War II, the largest scaled war to be fought, the Korean War's efforts to stem the advance of communism, the cost in human lives and controversy surrounding the war in Vietnam, to the brevity yet shock and awe during the Gulf War. Finally, the unconventional wars in Afghanistan and Iraq. The evolution of our military capacity and technology is interpreted and explained. Our leaders, both civilian and military, have preserved our freedoms and sustained our safety through military action. Not always popular, these events were often conflicted themselves, yet essential to protect our interest and those of our allies around the world. The Museum of Military History is more than a gallery of artifacts of war. It interprets, it educates, and the exhibits make us wiser, more knowledgeable, and more respectful. It is an institution and a memorial to our history, seen through the eyes of the military experience. Whether residents or visitors of Osceola County, an outing at the Museum of Military History will leave a unique impression and a special regard for a community that chose to demonstrate its respect for military history. The mission of the Museum of Military History is to educate, increase awareness, build knowledge and understanding of the American military experience through interactive, interpretive exhibits designed for visitors of all ages. Please plan to visit us. Whether a family, group, veteran, or individual, you'll become a part of our family supporting the military experience. You can also visit our website at museumofmilitaryhistory.com or follow us on Facebook. Thank you, and God bless our men and women in uniform, our country's military veterans, and those that made the ultimate sacrifice.